And this question is for Mr. Weissman.
Talk about a setup question. I was the city council designee who participated in the settlement discussions of the litigation between the city of Culver City, 4 other plaintiff groups, the County of Los Angeles, and PXP. It was litigation that commenced after the county approved a community standards district back just after we were elected in 2008, and almost immediately thereafter, litigation ensued contesting the environmental impact report that formed the basis for the CSD. The settlement agreement that I was proud to participate in and that was ultimately approved by the participants and the court did improve the environmental protections. The question had to do with studies. Amongst the studies that are being undertaken is a community health study, a study with regard to fracking and whether or not fracking is a practice that ought to be permitted in the Baldwin Hills oil fields. The thing to keep in mind is that we are, the hill, Culver City Park, fronts the Baldwin Hills oil fields, which is about 1,100 acres. The Culver City area of the oil fields consists of about 100 acres. Our jurisdiction is in the Culver City portion of that oil field.
Thank you. Ms. Halliwell.
Thank you. This is a big deal. This is a big deal because, you know, I've talked to a lot of the neighbors up there, and they've seen that when the AQMD and other regulatory bodies come down to do testing, that it's not adequate, that they're not testing the things that they should be. When I talk to the neighbors who are telling me that the health study that was required is not adequate. They're not doing a big enough study. So I've heard, I mean, I'm glad we're making progress, but I know that we can go farther, and we do, you know, we have so much at stake. Fracking is scary. It is happening on a fault line. And in other places in the nation, they found that fracking can cause earthquakes, and we're already on a fault line. We're right next to La Bayona Creek. Fracking takes an enormous amount of water, and it's possibly going to pollute our groundwater. This is going directly into one of the most important watersheds, the Bayona Creek watershed. We should all be concerned, and we should all speak up about this.